Hey guys, today we're in the warehouse looking at lean systems. So they're especially important here because we really want to streamline processes and minimize waste because basically everything that happens in the warehouse is preparation for our service that's going to happen out in the field. It all starts at the work order. So a work order describes a piece of paper that our warehouse coordinator gets, and it describes what the tank is, which client it is, what it's like, and what all the requirements for that tank are. For example, what the filtration is needed, any supplies that are needed, um, any sort of special projects that are going on, etc., is listed on there. So we have to make sure that all of that is loaded accurately and that it can be done in a reasonable amount of time. So we've got one guy in the warehouse, and he's basically got to be able to do this in under 2 hours. The warehouse is actually laid out in a way that it flows in the same way that a work order does. So we want our heavy objects loaded first, things like rocks, faux coral decor, followed by lighter, more breakable objects, that being dry goods, maybe faux plants, filtration pads, etc. So our dry goods, things like additives, fish food, maybe starter bacteria, even baking soda for when we take care of lobster tanks, all of that stuff has to be here and organized so that our warehouse coordinator can quickly find it and load it up. And additionally, these shelves have to always be stocked with what he needs. So that comes into a little bit of inventory management as well. So when our product comes in, it gets loaded up on these shelves in its designated spot, and each spot is labeled with the description, the item number, all the information we need for that item. In addition to that, we have what is called our low stock alert card. So this is a card that tells us when we need to order more. And it's not at the end, because if we get to the end of all the product that's left there, it's too late to order more, and we're losing the sales that we could have had if we had stocked more of it. So that low stock alert card is actually about halfway through or so. We keep about a 2-week supply of everything that we need here. And when it hits that, it tells us to reorder more, so that we actually never hit the 0 mark, and we always have the supplies that we need here. So one really good example of how we've implemented lean processes into our warehouse department is with Carbon and Phosguard. So they are products that we sell to a lot of our tanks, and in the past we have spent a lot of time bagging them and rinsing them to try to get these ready so they can be put into a tank. About 3 hours of time is what it used to take. So we threw this idea at the team. Hey, this seems like a system that isn't so lean. What do you think that we can do? And the idea that came back was an awesome solution. So what that is this. Our team designed actually this little invention here where our warehouse coordinator pours in the Phosguard to the top of this PVC device that they've constructed. And he puts his net at the bottom, and with the twist of a lever allows him to fill it up, close it back up, and then we've got Phosguard bagged. Before this process, scooping it out of the buckets, putting into the bags, cleaning up the mess that you made, took hours and hours. Now we can bag the exact same amount of Phosguard or carbon in about half hour to 40 minutes time. Having lean practices is important in every facet of your business, whether you're trying to create fluid systems that allow you to operate smoothly, or whether you're revisiting old systems to try to innovate new creative solutions. It's important to look at these things and to really identify where you're creating waste, whether that be with manpower, whether that be with product, and put some thought into how you can streamline these things. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook for more content like this.